I wouldn't lie, at this point I'm just straight vibing to the music of this game. I'm barely conscious. The juxtaposition of my energy right now, which is at about a 2, a solid 2. I'm not going to pass out, but I am going to slur my words like an alcoholic. And Bright's like yelling ABBA is powerful. It's a powerful juxtaposition that I feel deeply. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's 4:49 a.m. and we need to check Alice's email. Right? Hello, hi Trash. I have to say, you've terrified me. You've hijacked my stream. I'm currently on the phone, just started eating. Ah, that's good. That's good. Continue eating, okay? You gotta finish that. I really do be looking at this person's phone for like 6 hours, right? Whatever character we play, whether it's a random passerby, whether it is Sam, do we not sleep? Do we not sleep? I don't get it. You want to know the news? I do want to know the news. Do you want to tell it now when there's like 2 or 3 of us? Or do you want to see who shows up just to hear the news? Should we test people, Trash? Let's see who really cares about your news. The people will come. Maybe you're an insomniac. That's all you are, then. Are you dating Lily James? If you are, hand her over. I want her. Would you sleep if you had this phone? You would not sleep. You wouldn't. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. You'd want to crack the code. I mean, you'd make, like... You'd be a person that makes, like, 3 pages. Oh, 4 at this point. Of very intense notes. One of the pages is just the word Phil in very big font with the word... with the hashtag #StanPhil in the bottom left corner. Just news for Bright. That's good. That's good. This is a beautiful thing we have going. And I have Diet Coke. The caffeine-free kind, so it's not going to raise my energy from that 2 to match the hyper gimme 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 man after midnight energy. But still, large poggers. Big champ. Pog large. Chris Evans is now dating a woman with a 17-inch waist. Wait. And it's Lily James? Chris Evans and Lily James are dating? How did I not hear about this? This is beautiful. Captain America and young Donna from Mamma Mia? So now I have Lily James in my Twitter timeline and I can't escape. You really can't escape her. It's almost like she's everywhere, just waiting to be set free. Whoops, how did that get in here? Whoops, my finger slipped. That's why Captain America stayed in the past after Endgame to date young Donna from Mamma Mia. True, it wasn't for Peggy. Rip to Peggy, but she's different. Hi, Sweaty, hi. They were in London together? Good for them. Good for them. I sure hope it does. I would say that news is about 17 inches, yeah. Not gonna lie, I find this information underwhelming, overhyped, 5 out of 10. I'll give it a straight 7 out of 10. Because I'm weirdly invested in Chris Evans and Lily James at this point. Lily James is not a person anymore, okay? She's a meme to me. She's a Twitch meme. So Trash, about that mafia boss thing, do you want to know, Sweaty? If you ask a question like that, you have to accept that you've got to deal with the consequences of the knowledge. Did you enjoy the Aceberg meme, though? I actually really did, Bright. Like, it's weirdly very, like, it's a meme and it's funny, but it's also weirdly accurate to how it feels being Ace, and occasionally being like, oh my god, that person's really pretty, and having any response other than, yeah, I like their face symmetry. It can be scary out here. Would you mind sending your boy Vinny to take care of someone for me? Sweaty, the consequences. The consequences. You didn't think about them. You don't want a mafia boss to take on your victims. You got to keep that to yourself. It can be dangerous, right? Let's jump into the game. Let's not beat around the bush. It's had enough of a beating. I think we need to check our emails. Everyone agree? Speaking of Ace Loveless Good, I'm angry. I'm angry at you, Trash. How dare you have this book before me? This is Ace phobia. Emails, emails, emails. Wait, it'll be at the top, won't it? Oh. What are you betting it is? And yes, you attach too much importance to dates. I'm sure half your passwords are just dates that matter to you. Well, I hope you got a cool present anyway. This is the second overhypement of the day. This email is boring. Like, I'm yawning. You know how my energy was at a 2? It's at a 1 now. I really am on the verge of passing out because Alice disappointed us. You respond to an email at 4:24 a.m. and you're just like, hope you got a cool present, fuck you. Like, why would you do that? So it makes me think you should have sent that email a while ago, right? Like, Alice, this isn't new information. We knew this. I know why you think dates are important, you coward. You little gastroenteritis. I hate her. Fake friend. I'm in page 80, gonna lurk while eat my shepherd's pie. That's fine, you lurk. We're just gonna be reading out information, consolidating, cluing for looks, as the Sherlockians would say. So, we still need to find the year of the dad's birth. Struggles to find a probable insult. What do we know about Alice? You Monopoly loving, hungry hippos playing mouse trap. Jeez, no, that was a struggle, Sweaty. I physically exercised muscles to do that. Before you entered like 2/3 of those passwords. Also, you missed my Bobby V reference. Bobby V? Who's Bobby V? Who's Bobby V? I say, look, the only text happened after Sam's father's birthday to see if they reference their age. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's check that out. This is going to involve a lot of trawling through messages. But on the plus side, we know that the dad's birthday was the 21st of December. So we just need to go to anything that where the last message was after the 21st. So let's begin with this. Oh, I don't want to... No, we're not beginning with Sebastian. No, I clicked on that without realising that that was what I was engaging with. We're not touching that, okay? We're very quickly doing this. These are all of the neutral milk friends, so I'm not really worried about them causing us any harm. I'm probably not going to read anything out loud. I'm just going to really skim through it. But if anyone notices anything that I don't, please let me know. Rubber ball. Fuck Sebastian and Lola. Oh yeah, the Sebastian and Lola. Okay, so the people in the fuck you box, that includes... let's fully check this out. I've got so many notes. Helen's dad, Sebastian, Lola, and Tio. Also, at this point, I'd be willing to put our dad, like Sam's dad. How's your upper body feeling? It's actually better, Sweaty. I took your advice and I did some morning stretches. And I don't know if they helped, but what normally would have been like rib fatigue for days was only like a day long. I'm going to do some more of like the scary ouchy stretches tonight. And then who knows, I'll have at least one ab in at least 2 days. Fuck Sebastian and Lola. It's great. I'm gonna be so strong. Don't even fib yourself. You don't even know what kind of things I'm gonna be capable of. I'm gonna be able to open doors with one arm. I'm gonna be able to lift bags of shopping with one hand and not complain about it. I'm very excited. Okay. I hate liars too, sure. See, this adds like new context to why Alice was like, I always thought you'd be more into guys. Because maybe she's a little heteronormative and she was like, Sam's a girl, girls like boys, and then just didn't stink. Didn't stink. I'm not expecting anything big about the dad in this, to be honest. Maybe Imad's school will reveal something to us. Oh no, he's a neutral milk friend. Jesus, I hate the neutral milk friends. They go on, girl, give us nothing. I forget how heavy milk was at work. You've probably let your muscles die a little bit, you know? Working is very hard work, and the second you stop doing it for a little bit, you really forget how to do it. For me, it's walking. Like, I used to walk, at uni, I would walk 20 to 25 minutes a day from my accommodation to campus. And then I'd do a full day, and then I'd do another 25 minutes back to my accommodation, and then another 20 minutes to a society, and then another 20 minutes back from the society. So I'd do like 80 minutes of walking a day. And since I've been at home for the holidays, I've not really walked a lot. And today I had to do 2 40-minute walks. And I don't think I have legs. Obviously, if I looked down, I'd be able to see if I have legs or not. But based on how I feel, I'm just going to make a guess that I don't have any legs. Stretch when you wake up. Stretch, people, stretch. It's going to be really hard for me to keep it up, Sweaty. It's really good advice, because it felt great and it woke me up. But I tend to wake up nowadays at about 11 a.m. And then I don't want to stretch. I just want to eat food. Don't make fun of my grandma. Okay, Melissa. Okay. You're my only one. Disgusting. This is gonna be tricky. My legs did be hurting. That's what you get for walking. Let's just give it up. Let's all just sit down. Do some push-ups at least, as many as you can, doesn't matter how you're capable of doing, just do them. Yeah, I think I'm capable of maybe 2. But they're good. They're a good like indicator, I think, of trying to get better. It's like, yesterday I did 1 push-up, but today I could do 3. I'm really not kidding when people are like, do 10 push-ups, it won't be that hard. I think you're underestimating just how little body strength I have. It doesn't even class as body strength. It actually goes into the negative zone, and it's body weakness. I currently have upper body weakness. Yeah, I doubt there's anything about the dad from Melissa. Squats as well. The more squats, the stronger your thighs and area. The stronger that area is, the faster you can also run. It helps leg strength. Yeah, see, that's good. Squats are the same as push-ups for me, though, as in, like, I can do 3, and then that's about it. But the logic, I suppose, is the more you do, the more trained you are at them, and the better you are at them, and it would be really nice to run fast. I'm sure there's tons of scenarios in life where you need to run just really quickly. I've not been in them yet, but it would be nice to be able to run when I'm in those situations. Oh, it's Hugo. Hugo's the person that said a lot of words and probably has no information about the dad. I used to exercise a lot, but now I've seized up, yeah. The second you stop, and you stop consistently, your body just never picks it up again. It's tricky. I've just been in a constant state of seized up. For, how old am I? 19, okay. For 19 years I've been seized up. I've been seized up for 19 years. Wait, Bright can do squats pretty well. I should do squats more so I can help improve my butt. And also because then you can flex on people. You know, if you enter like a life or death situation and it's like, I will allow you to choose the duel, you can think about it and then you can say, squats. Whoever can do the most squats wins and the loser dies. And then you just have to do a lot and impress people and you get to survive. I can't think of a situation that you'd be in like that. But again, you've got to prepare for everything. I feel like Tio might have information. The thing is, I don't really remember any numbers being mentioned in this game. I feel like we'd remember it but there are so little numbers that it's tricky. Also, if you're being robbed and you use a bag of self-defense, take a sock and pull it over the mat. A bat of self-defense, take a sock and put it over the bat. That way when the robber tries to snap the bat, he actually takes a sock. Then you have an opportunity to defend yourself. That's advice that I've never heard. How have I never heard that? That's genius. If you want to go crazy, like, layer it with socks. And then as well, when you hit them with it, it makes less noise, so no one comes and checks out the big bang. Wait, no, maybe you want people to come check it out. Ugh, okay, I messed that up a little. I messed that up. Oh, BB! I remember BB. I put her in the big vegan aka birthday zone. Because I think she was the first person that, like... No, why did I put her in a birthday zone? What was birthday-y about BB? You gotta look for numbers, and wordy numbers the worst kind. Oh, you're right, this is gonna be tricky. If he's like 45, it's not gonna be written as 45, is it? It's gonna be 45. It makes scrolling a lot harder. Numbers jump out on their own. Oh, there's a number! Nice. You do love to see it. Cake, board games, book festival, Dad's birthday, Dad a happy birthday, Uncle Hugo. So do I bake a cake? There's nothing! She said happy birthday. Oh yeah, so we put her in the birthday zone for wishing us a happy birthday. You're right. Purple cat, hello. Oh yeah, Mrs. DuPont. These people feel like old friends at this point. It's really nice to see a classic such as I wish you a very happy birthday, young man. Like, apart from the whole misgendering thing, it's cute. It's cute. University, video games, Atelier 801, very French. Doesn't atelier just mean attic in French? I'm losing my brain cell. I just have one and I need to make better use of it. Okay. Violence for self-defense by Switty. No need to thank me. Snacks are welcome as payment though. Oh, I'm loaded in snacks. Absolutely. What do you want? I've got, I have rice cakes. I have caramel rice cakes. And dark chocolate digestives and cheddars, and okay, maybe you've caught me in a lie. Maybe I don't have that many snacks, but I can still pay you. You don't need to, you know, send Trash's Mafia after me. I promise I can pay. Fabrina, isn't that a name of a... No, that's Febreze, okay. Hold up, Mom asked you to wish Dad a happy birthday. What day was that? She didn't happen to say anything more. Okay, let's hold back. Let's go back to Mom. Oh, okay, wait. If you mean, as long as you're back for your dad's birthday, yeah, we know from prior stuff that the dad's birthday is the 21st of December. What we're looking for is the year, and it doesn't look like she said anything about his age. It was just happy birthday. This one feels like it's going to be really tricky. We're going to give it a solid shot, and if we take a couple... If we really can't find it, we might completely give up and just, you know. The system doesn't prevent us from trying a date and then trying a new one, you know. We can try as many as we want. We can just keep putting those dates in. I say we work from 1960 and just keep climbing. Esteban, the milkiest neutral hotel. I am not in control of Trash's Mafia. That's something for Trash to decide. I'm just the client who's failed to pay back. Mellow, I have people looking for me. I shouldn't even be here right now. We can use a fake name, okay? They'll never spot you. They'll never spot you in the crowd. If anyone asks me if I've seen Sweaty, I'll just lie through my teeth. No, never. Sweaty? I don't know them. What is this? This is a game called A Normal Lost Phone, Purple Cat. Basically, it's just, a normal phone. The story of it, I suppose, is that you find this phone and you're sort of searching through the messages to try and figure out what happened to the person who owned it. And there's texts and emails and passwords that you have to find. It's fun, and we're probably going to finish it today if I can find the dad's birth year. So we're sort of just scrolling through all of the texts to see if someone mentioned how old the dad was. Don't people get birthday reminders in email? Yeah, in the calendar, we've got a notice saying that it's the dad's birthday, but I don't think it said anything about his age. Right, I'm not actually here yet, so see you later. That's fine, I'll take the advice. We tried photos. Like Sarah's missing. Yeah, I think so. I've never seen that either, but I am aware of it. Games to recommend: Night of the Consumers, Simulacra, Tattletale. If you like horror, go for them. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that so I can look at those after. Tattletale seems to have numerous recommendations then. Whenever someone recommends a game in stream, I look it up after the stream, and if it's on sale, I tend to just buy it. Okay, Chloe doesn't like Lola, but also didn't actually commit to her words. Sam, this is an aunt, a boring aunt. We didn't like Tim, because Tim called our teacher a bitch. Miriam might have some information. We just gotta grill Miriam for information. It would be a lot easier if instead of scrolling through people's texts to find out the dad's birth year, we could just send the trash mafia after the dad and, you know, torture a little bit of information out of him. Like, hey, what's your birth year? And then when he's like, I don't know, I just want to go see my kids, you just slap him around the face and you're like, you tell us your birth year, and then he'll just crack. Tattletale, gotta love Furbies. They're really cheap in the US. They're like $1 right now. Simulacra is fun. I've never played Simulacra and I wanna. Okay, I will definitely look up those then. If people are aware of them all, because I've never heard of them. Like, there's a lot of games I haven't heard of, but I'm peripherally aware of them. Whereas I'm not even peripherally aware of these. Okay, this is about music. Miriam, you are massively just piling me with data right now. Salim's school has nothing. Uncle Raymond might have something. Ah, here's a clue. Your old dad. With this, we can infer that our father is older than us. This is gonna crack the case wide open. Even Mafia Boss trash like Simulacra. Which, by the way, trash, the person you're looking for went somewhere that way. Very smart, Sweaty, deflecting the attention from you. Sending trash away when really, you know, the person that they're looking for has been right in front of us all along. Happy 2016 from Ray. Fuck you, Ray. Dom Tio. Be a good boy. Ew. Cake, cake, cake. Oh god, do you think Dad, we've already checked through Dad, but he gave us nothing. Like, go girl, give us nothing. The energy. Gone Home is fantastic. Anyone else play Gone Home? I'll screenshot that. Although I think I've actually heard of Gone Home. You finally hit on one that I've heard of. Is that the one where there's like an answering machine? And you're in like a house and it was like your childhood house or something? I know I'm not giving you much information, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there we go. Trash has played the opening. Max Cello. Mr. Norgard. Are we flirting with Max there? Oh, fuck you, Lola. Fuck you! I got so enraged for a second there. Very good, though. Very scary. Okay, that's 4 new games to add to my Steam wishlist. And, because it's the 8th, technically, they could still be on sale. That'd be good, because I want more sale. I want more Steam sale. Maybe Helen's got something. Maybe Helen's got something going on. Trying to see if there's any mention of a dad or a date or anything. Nope. Do you try emails for birthday notifications? Yeah, let's check emails really quickly. If you haven't heard of A Night of the Consumers, then search it up. If you have a history in working on retail, then you can relate to the game. I've never worked in retail. I've never worked, actually, Sweaty. My hands are uncalloused and pale, like the hands of a rich, a wealthy child. The hands that drive a yacht, not necessarily that steer a life. Okay, this is stuff about that, BU, blah blah blah, photos, Melissa. Is that picture from our dad's birthday? 21st, 12th, 2015, yeah. That's a picture from the dad's birthday. Oh, the cake! The cake, how many candles? Oh my god! Woo! 54! 54! Okay, then we just gotta work back from 2015. 2015, take away 54. No one tell me, I'm gonna do the maths right now. I've forgotten how to do maths. Give me a second. I don't think I'm doing the maths right. 61, thank you. Right, we did it. We did it. The cake, the emails was genius. Very nicely done. Now we just have to go back to the forum to use it to unlock the VIP. Tattletale is a horror game about the world's most annoying toy that can get you in trouble. Punishment is usually death. That sounds really good. I'm excited to look these games up. I didn't expect to be getting some good horror game recommendations today, but I'm living for it. Fuck it! 61. I said before Mello told us not to say. That's okay. Let me try the maths one more time. 61 was wrong anyway. 2015. No, this is good for me. This is healthy. I've forgotten how to do short division and... Not short division. I've forgotten how to do basic subtraction. And I need to be able to do basic subtraction because I'm at university and I study a science. So this is good for me. This is healthy. You need to let her learn. What do you do with... I'm asking you, I'm testing you. So when you're doing division, subtraction... Wait, yeah, you're right. It is 61. Did I type it in wrong? Oh, I typed it in wrong. Were none of y'all gonna tell me that I just have bad hands? Bad hands, Mello. Back at it. Back at it with the arthritic joints that don't work. Right, so we have a new password in our inbox. Let me write it down. 243165. We're sending you this email because you requested a new password. You make us very happy by being an active member. That's cute. That's cute. Now that's cute. And then 243165. 165. Damn, she's fine. No. One more time. Get low. Get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window. To the wall. Ooh, spicy. You love to see it. I was busy getting harassed by magma cubes, almost burning alive in lava. Is that in Minecraft? I don't think I've ever seen a magma cube in real life. Minecraft real life, obviously, not this one. Oh, this is... Wait. I think we're finding some people to simp over. This is stunning. Okay. At least factory reset before you drop your phone out in the middle of nowhere. or your phone out in the middle of nowhere. Silly, Sam. Silly. It's almost like she didn't realise that someone would pick up a phone and just be trawling through it until 5:18 a.m. Yeet, gotta do dishes. Enjoy those dishes. Be careful. Dishes are a dangerous task. Don't hurt yourself. Godspeed. We needed the photo again to send to Phil. His name was Phil. We love Phil. I wrote #StanPhil on my pages for notes. Let me read you out a little letter that I wrote Phil. It says, "Dear Phil, how are you? I'm good. I love you, Phil. I would die for you, Phil. XOXO, love, Sam." So basically he wants a picture of us, so we're going to send it. And it's here somewhere. These are on all threads, that's good. Barbara from Cavonia. Oh no, Cavonia. Oh shit, simp mode. Harry from Melren. Oh, we have a book club, Harry, don't we? Yeah, see, the people from Melren are our friends. Clotilda from Dinahtown. Victor from Eliopool. Hetty here, Santa Rafaela. Let's keep it short. Who's going to Trans Pride on December 19th? We have a name. We have a name for the Saturday Book Fest. It was the Tonio concert, but it's also Trans Pride. Can we get a trans rights in the chat, please? I don't know if I have any games to recommend off the top of my head. Baldi's Basics. Baldi's Basics. I don't know if it's you that's recommended that to me or someone else, but that has been recommended to me before because I have it saved on the notes page where I keep all of the recommendations. But I will screenshot that as well, just to remind myself that that's a double recommendation. We need to double down on Baldi's Basics. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Bright, for that stunning pride line. Me, I'm looking forward to it, particularly because I haven't been since 2013. Can't wait to see you again, Chloe. I'll be there. I should be coming. I've been thinking about bringing something along. We met at the LGBT Centre in Melbourne. She's cool, so would it be okay to add her to the VIP section? I like to meet people in person before inviting them. That's fine. I'll introduce you to her if she comes with me to Transparent. Thanks for the invite to the VIP section. I'm honoured. So I'm Samira. We met this weekend. I took loads of photos during Transparent on my cell phone and I share them here. I love Sam. Ace Koala for me? Oh my god, just for me? I'm blushing. Stop. Stop, you're gonna embarrass me. You're gonna embarrass me in Twitch. Make sure you only post the good ones. These are cute. I love these a lot. I love them all. I love them. I love my kids. I love simping. That's all the pics I took. Thanks, Barbara, for taking the photo of me. It's the first time I've had my picture taken as Samira. It's really great. I've shared them all now, so I'm going to delete them from my phone. I'm worried my mom might see them. She's always messing with my stuff. Oh my god, okay. And with that comment, a drum roll, please. We move Mom into the fuck you box. And she's earned her place. Good for her. Photos are really cool, so you know what you should do about your mom? You should install a fake calculator app. It's an app that looks like a real calculator, but when you install it, you choose a special number, and when you enter it and press the equals button, it opens a hidden folder where you can keep whatever you want. Interesting. Interesting. We'll come back to this. This is an interesting thing to linger on. Let's keep at this. Is that Sam with the pride flag on her cheeks? Oh, probably. Wait, okay, let's scroll back through them again properly this time. I think I was looking for some sort of like trans flag. There's one in the background there. But no, you're right, that probably is Sam. I love her wig. I love like blue hair. Sick, we did it. I want to dye my hair blue. I want it. Right now, gimme. Hand it over. How come I only just found out about this? I deleted the photos. I've installed the fake calculator, put all my sensitive stuff there. I'm glad it helped. Did you make sure to choose a strong password? It's a strong password indeed, but I'm sure I won't forget it. It has something to do with all of you. I love my photo. Would like to use it on a dating website. I think the ones I've been using so far are really ugly. How do I download it? Great pick, Hetty. You just need to click on it. Wow. This game's very good at letting you know what to do. And I'm grateful. I need it sometimes. I think with that, We can date. It's Phil! Oh, stan Phil. I need to put some more hearts on my little drawing for Phil, just to really emphasize that we love Phil. Phil is everything to me. This is the first time I've simped over like a male character, and I'm simping for Phil. Phil is just a good dude, just a great dude. Trans Pride date? What if we kissed at Trans Pride? JK. Unless... Beans the storm again. Gotta prepare my lungs for screaming at the grey puffballs. Clearly you didn't scream loud enough at them last time for them to have come back. This time you really gotta work up those lungs, okay? You gotta stretch them. You've gotta really get them nice and moist. Full of moisture so that you can properly scream. No, I mean Trans Pride date for the calculator. Oh, I think it could be. It would make sense if it was the date for Trans Pride, but the only reason I would think it might not be that is I'm pretty sure we've used the date before to unlock something. But realistically, you'd use the same password for 2 things, so it would make sense. And then it should be the attached photo at the end. Yeah, see, because that was taken on the 19th. This is so cute. I'm really happy. Let's try that out with the calculator and... You guys, it's Phil. What do you think he's saying? Do you think he's flirting? You look really beautiful in it. Was it taken during the Trans Pride at Cavonia? I recognise the city. Cavonia rules. It's a really nice place for LGBT people. I really hope that the story ends with Sam like getting on her bike and just driving to Cavonia to meet Phil. That would be great. Why are all of these people awake at this time? It's 5 AM, Phil. Phil, I love you, but it's a bit early. Or a bit late. You can pick. Right, so I think we've done everything we can do in the dating app. It's the calculator. We will first try the date for the Trans Pride Cavonia. Because you're right, Bright, that it has something to do with the trans people on the forum. So that would be the 19th of the 12th of... Oh. That was interesting. It let us put 1912 before it stopped. So maybe 1219? Interesting. Oh no, division. This is when the game gets tough. We've got to do some actual maths. I think you just put in the numbers of the date. Yeah, okay, so 19/12/2015. So that's not right either. And then only because it's happened once before where you've had to put them the other way around. Let's try 12/19/2015, and then we will try 19/12/15. God, we're trying everything here. This is the most effort I've put into this game. 15. Oh, okay, fine. No, you're right. Without any sort of division, like 19/12/2015. That was embarrassing for all of us, I have to admit. And by all of us, I mean me. 19/12/15. Okay, and then 12/19/15. And then 12/19/2015. That's so weird. Okay. So it isn't the Tonio concert, but we do know that it has to be something related to the BU forum and to remember everyone. So maybe the day that Sam joined, which would be the 2nd of the 9th, 15. Let's try that out. So 02, 09, 15. Okay. We're really cracking codes now. This is why they call me the code master. Master of the code. I put in 2-0 instead of 02. Who? Oh, that's because you can't really put in 2s, huh? 02, 09, 15. And then 902, 15. About 2, 9, 15. I'm struggling, okay? I am a silly goose. Maybe the day Sam got VIP. Maybe... Yeah, let's make a list of the dates it could be and then we'll try them all out. The issue I'm having is that I'm not really sure what format it wants them. Because there are so many different ways you can format a date and it makes me a little bit nervous. Okay. So that was the 20th. The 20th of the 12th, 15th. So that was the day after Trans Pride. There have been 50 plus lightning strikes 4 towns away from me and only 2 here. That's because you're yelling, Sweaty. Your yelling at the sky has actually had some real life effect. All because of you. You should be proud. Iron lungs, they call you. But stay safe, okay? Don't become a zombie pigman or charged creeper or skeleton horse. None of those 3. Cavonia seems important because that's all Phil really brought up. Yeah. Oh, wait, Cavonia. What about the Cavonia zip code? Covidonia. I don't like the COV. I don't like COV, okay? I'm not a fan of COV. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to be near it. Because this makes sense as well, because this isn't like a different format thing. This is just the way it be. 85922. I'm skinny, I'm winning, and all of you bitches are ugly. All the guys in my phone are... Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. We are zooming through this. I'm a gamer, I know how to counter the creatures lightning creates. Real gamers. Real gamers defeat storms. Sweaty's the only real gamer here, okay? Trash. Beautifully done, Trash. You come back from dishes with a piece of genius information that cracked the code. Cracked the case wide open. Okay. And this is all Sam's, like, personal words. And they go back far. I'm going to be reading a lot here. So at the big... Okay. Let's have some cook. I also play Fortnite. The best I can do is run like hell. Hey, if you can run faster than the storm can travel towards you, that's a win. That's what we call staying safe. You're still doing dishes, multitasking. That makes it even more impressive. You cracked the code whilst doing menial labour. Right, the beginning of December 2015, I finally got a new phone to replace the one that got stolen. It got stolen. It works all right, but I've got mixed feelings about it all. I lost all I had on my old phone, old pictures and messages. On the other hand, I like to think there's some meaning to losing it. Maybe it's the universe telling me, come on, it's time to start a clean state. Huh, okay. Take your life into your own hands and start anew. Tomorrow there's a meeting for the support group for LGBT teens. Maybe I'll convince myself to go. I went to the support group's meeting. I had to make up something for my mom to let me go. I told her I joined the book club. She was so excited about it that she made a cake for me to bring. She really does everything she can to help me make new friends. Though if she knew the kind of friends I made there, I'm not sure she'd be baking cakes. Oh, well, I'm really, really happy that we put Mom in the fuck you zone. Because she's earned her place. She's already there and she's just doing the mostest. And doing it so flawlessly. Board game meeting was great today, but Melissa was so annoying afterwards. She threw another fit because of Alice. I have to say it bothers me that she gets so jealous. On the other hand, I absolutely cannot have Melissa meet Alice. Alice thinks I'm Samira, but to Melissa, I'll be Samuel. I'll always be Samuel to her. I'll have to tell Melissa one day, but for now I just don't feel like I can do it. Plus, we've been together for like 3 years, and she probably thinks it's together forever kind of deal. Me too, I'm head over heels for her, but I know she wouldn't be okay with Samira. Thankfully, Melissa doesn't want to have sex before getting married because honestly, I really do not want to be naked in front of her for now. I don't feel comfortable enough with my body for that. Wow, okay, now it makes sense that when Melissa revealed the lingerie, Sam got so upset because that must have been a very icky time. We're learning so much. We really are. How did we call book club so early? Genuinely, what? We wrote down, book club. We wrote something about book club really early on. We wrote book club equals LGBT, but I think that was after we had it clarified. It's funny though that a lot of like the memes we've came up with along the way have just been correct. We were right about Melissa didn't know, yeah. It makes sense now. Although I'm interested in the fact that Sam was head over heels for Melissa. Because Melissa showed some really toxic traits, but I guess that's... You can't help loving her if they've been together 3 years and maybe those traits were only shown recently. Together, the support group people advised me to come out to at least one person I trust. I thought I could always talk to Alice about this on Sunday. I thought I could always talk to Alice about it this Sunday. She thinks I'm a lesbian since I told her about Melissa. She probably wouldn't take it badly if I admitted to her I was born Samuel. Okay. Oh, okay. The dissonance between... She probably wouldn't take it badly. What a shitty day. I think a book club sibling had a rainbow. Yeah, I think it was it Lulu? Because Lola is the fuck you box one. And then there was a Lulu. And we saw that rainbow and we latched onto it. And we were consistently correct. I expected to come out to Alice today during our board games afternoon meetup. Not only did I not manage to do it, I also ended up withdrawing completely, stuck in my little shell. Lola told me she had to talk to me about something private. So apparently her boyfriend goes to the same school as me, and upon seeing his class photo, she recognised me, but like as Samuel. So obviously she asked questions. I tried to come up with something like having a twin and the likes, but I ended up splitting something, feeling embarrassed. She told me I could tell her the truth, being all, you know, Samira, you can trust me, with her teeny bopper voice. Teeny bopper voice? Is that a disease? Turns out I told her everything, what a mistake. She took it way too bad. She told me I was a monster, that she didn't want me to come and play with them ever again. I just feel like dying. Oh, Sam, honey. I'm gonna underline Lola's name in the fuck you box. In fact, I had a question mark next to her name. We're underlining that shit. Lola deserves the most number of fuck yous. They'd been together longer than that's been around. Queer intuition. We could sense it. Our energies just matched. Tomorrow's Trans Pride. I'm so excited I can barely sleep. Trans Pride was amazing. I just felt like I belonged for the first time in my life. No one to judge me. It was great. And Convonia is such a sweet city. I'd love to live there rather than Melrin. Seriously, Melrin is the most bigoted city in the world. I'm pretty certain that half the population doesn't even know what LGBT stands for. Ew. Big yikes. I was harassed by a gang of magma cubes. You gotta shout at them. You gotta treat them like the lightning that you hold back from your home. You just gotta yell. Oh, it was my dad's birthday tonight. We had a cozy evening. It was only my parents and Melissa. It was just unpleasant. They talked about queer couples' rights to adoption. I didn't know my parents were sort of close-minded on the topic, and apparently so is Melissa. My dad is super homophobic. I'll never dare to come out to him. Okay. Dad's going in the fuck you box. I know this place is getting crowded, but I think he needs to be in here. I don't know how he wasn't there already. Frankly. Lettuce, grapes, bacon, tomato. Yeah, that's an obviously acronym. Everyone knows that that's what it stands for. Imagine being needed to explain to about the fact that LGBT stands for lettuce, grapes, bacon, tomato. Bigots, am I right? What a shitty day. Broke up with Melissa. We were going to meet up tonight to celebrate the new year. I thought it was going to be a relaxed evening, that she was going to be tired because of the flight, but that didn't seem to be the case like at all. She even wanted to go out tonight. To think she always told me she wanted to wait till getting married all of a sudden. She sends me a picture of the lingerie she was going to wear. I suppose she felt threatened by Alice and thought it was a way to keep me around for longer. But like, no way. I just didn't feel like I could keep lying to her, but I couldn't tell her the truth either. Okay. Okay. Put them all in the fuck you box. Yeah, imagine every single character that we've discovered this far actually gets moved. It would break my heart to put Mrs. Dubois and Vlad in the fuck you box, because all we know about them is that they're vampires, and Vampires can't be any phobia. They can't. I died with a shit ton of XP. I've never been so angry. Oh, that's the worst feeling. I fell off of a cliff today in a Minecraft save that I've never died in, Sweaty, and I can't tell you, my brain just blacked out. I was just staring at this screen, looking at, like, my points. Incandescent with rage. So I feel you. You can rebuild. This isn't the end. Wait, okay, while we're waiting, let me have some more Coke. You died? Okay, fine. Fine, Bright. I died in the Minecraft server that you're hosting right now. I died in it. It's my first death in that server since I've been on the server, and I've been on the server for like a month, and I'm really ashamed. I'm really ashamed. And I didn't think it would come out today, that I didn't think I'd have to reveal it to you like this, and I'm embarrassed, and I'm ashamed. But I did it, okay? We have to move on. Let the past die. Okay. Melissa's mom called, apparently. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was definitely not the energy that I should have gone into that post with. Okay. Let me recheck my trigger warnings very quickly for the trigger command. I'm also going to really quickly just change the stream title to have, like, /trigger at the end. Desktop time. Everyone's... we're entering this with way too high an energy. Let me check the trigger command is functioning. Okay, and also... There we go. Nicely done. Now our command is fixed. I've just updated the trigger command too to fully clarify what I think is going to be happening next. Let's take on a more somber energy. So I'm not going into this with fuck Minecraft vibes. Yeah, see, there we go. A very small alteration, but I think we're there. Melissa's mom called. Apparently she tried to commit suicide New Year's Eve. Fuck, I can't believe it. It's my fault. I was so fucking idiotic. I am the worst. I felt awful after hearing the news. I ended up calling Alice. I came clean, told her everything. She was terrific. It really did me good to tell the truth, but it doesn't change anything about the fact that I feel like crap because of Melissa. How could she do this? Oh, this is shit. I don't like that it's my fault. That's bad vibes. This is bad vibes. Can we all agree? Melissa told me I was toxic. Honestly, I do not deserve to live. Okay, I didn't expect to get emotionally invested in this game this much. I really want to be able to comfort Sam right now. And like slap Melissa in the face and be like, hey, please get some therapy, honey. Please. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit much. This is a bit much. But you know, to take a dramatic tonal shift, I've been contacted by Loudnote who are interested in music and will join happiness. Yay! See, it gets better. Remember, like, the December times were bad. The January times were full of hope. Sweaty says, want to know what angers me more? I play on Bedrock and I can't place anything but my map and shield in my offhand. Oh, that sucks. So you couldn't even defend yourself? I'm so sorry. This is, I mean, if you want me to be insensitive, I could say, this is why Java's better. I still don't know why Java's better. I still don't know why it's better. But people say, I can't find your death in the server log. Did I break the server, Bright? Did I mess with your mind? Did I truly trick you into believing I survived? Fine, okay, in that case, Bright. I've never died in that save. Never. Never. In all seriousness, I'm building this really cute base on, like, a cliff. And I would love to show it on stream, but because it's a server ran by, like, for a specific reason that I'm not going to mention, like, I'm not really sure how much permission I would have to do that. I'd have to ask, and I'd have to turn off the chat, and it would all just be a whole thing, and... But one day maybe. Yeah, I feel like trigger warnings are interesting because they don't necessarily, they can't explicitly say what the trigger's going to be, because the second you say what the trigger is fully going to be, you've already experienced the thing. But yeah, I'm just happy that I actually updated that instead of just thinking that my trigger warning would be fine. Java has many mods and you can play previous snapshots. Bedrock is just console, mobile and PC all sharing one game. What is more there to explain? Just had to get the iPad, not the PC. You've condensed it, Sweaty. All of those YouTube videos trying to explain why Java is better than Bedrock. And in 2 Twitch chat messages, you've conveyed it all. A round of applause. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. I just had to get the iPad, not the PC. You just had to. You just had to be just an absolute... You had to look Steve Jobs' ghost in the eye and you had to say, yeah, sure, I'll have an apple, please. Weakness. I'm so sorry. Okay. I signed up for a dating website today. Alice convinced me it was the best way to think about something other than Melissa. Not really sold. For starters, the website doesn't seem at all open to homosexual or bisexual people. No way to check profiles of your own gender. I had to create 2 accounts to explore different profiles. I really wonder if this was a good idea. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. We brought this up ages ago with the dating site, that it's a very heteronormative system, which is just a dumb thing for a dating website to do. Like, you're a dating website. Your goal is to have as many people using your website as possible. So why would you shut off such a large portion of the community that could be using it? If I got Java, I wouldn't be able to play with most of my friends, so it has pros and cons. Yeah, true. Like, I do think that Bedrock's ability to sync console, mobile, and PC is really impressive. And I would have loved that when I was younger. Like, when I was in maybe year 9 or 10, I was about 14 or 15. A lot of people I knew played mobile Minecraft. And we were all just playing our own games on our own things. And then I'd come home and I'd play a different save on my PC. And it would have been a really nice thing at that time to be able to sync it all together and be able to work on a Minecraft save at school and at home. So it does have its pros. We hate the heteros for making them like this. I thought you were just going to say we hate the heteros. Jacksepticeye's gained muscle in lockdown. They're now Jacksepticeye. Oh my god. Top of the morning to you ladies indeed. Sorry. That was embarrassing. I've had it. I don't know how this day could have gone any worse. First, I learned via Tia that our parents have been lying to us for years, telling us my cousin Eric had joined a cult, when actually he just got kicked out when his parents discovered he was gay. I know I sounded really excited about that, which was maybe not the right tone to have, but it's only because we wrote, the second that Tio and Eric came up, we wrote Tio, Eric, cult or not. Probably Narka's wedding. We were right. We were right this whole time. Wow. Why are we even playing this game? We've solved all of it. We've figured the whole thing out. Love that I ran a Jacksepticeye fan account for over a year. I forget that you did that. Also, occasionally, here's a fun fact about Trash. The username Frickin' Trash originally came from Stucky Trash, like the ship. Steve and Bucky from Marvel. So I forget that was a fan account as well. I think running a fan account is a very integral part to growing up and becoming a person. You know, you've really got to embrace that. I'm proud of you. Trying to come out in this fucked up family's out of the question. The second terrible news of the day is that Alice is leaving Melrose. She just got in for a semester abroad, her dream university, and she's leaving very soon. My one and only support in this shitty city is leaving. I can't even bring myself to be happy for her, even though I know I should. Poor Alice. Fuck, I just feel like pure shit. Just want Alice back. I have a t-shirt with I'm Sticky Trash on it. Fan accounts are so fun. I feel like I've seen that shirt, but I'm picturing it like just a really basic plain black shirt, and then right in the middle, in really small text, I am Stucky Trash, so that for people to read it, they have to come really close, and you get to have that power struggle of like standing over them as they read your shirt, and then look you in the eye and say, you're Stucky Trash, and you get to say, yes, I'm Stucky Trash. That feels like a fun experience to have. In 2 days I'll be 18. I'm not a believer, but today I prayed for something to happen. I just want somebody to tell me, don't mind the others, erase them all from your life, don't keep anything from the present. Leave your boy wardrobe in Melryn, throw away your phone, and leave to start anew somewhere. I really hope this... Okay. Can we... I am also not a believer, but today I would like us to pray for this to happen. I would like us all to take a moment to pray that the ending of this game is Sam doing exactly this. Throwing away the phone, leaving the boy wardrobe behind, and just going to Cavonia to start a new life. This is all I want. This is all I hope for. But I saw their face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace. Of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh woo. Looks like I'm back to the future. Greetings, fellow present tenses. Welcome back to the future. It's the future. Now is the future. Wait, there's a really fun poem. I can't remember what it's called. There's a really fun poem that's just like, this is... I'm going to find it. I have no self-control. You're right. Let me go get it. Okay, now I need a second to like flick through this poetry book because apparently I've decided that this detour is incredibly necessary. So, you know that feeling when someone says something and it reminds you of a very specific line in a poem? So you look for the poem. Okay, the poem is Kieran O'Driscoll's Please Hold. Please hold, please grow old, please grow cold, please do what you're told, grow old, grow cold, this is the future, please hold. That's all I wanted to say. Just saying like, this is the future reminded me of this is the future, my wife says. We're already there and it's the same as the present. Your future here, she says, and I'm talking to a robot on the phone. It's nice that we have these detours. I paused and played 1.5 speed to get here. Wow! So you're actually caught up with what's happening in the game? Amazing! I was going to trick you into believing that we'd solved all manner of cases. And now I can't do it. I hope you're happy that you've taken this joy away from me. Namri says, what's this game about? This game is, from the sounds of it, similar to games like what... I was going to say because someone mentioned it earlier, but I can't remember. So basically, the idea is that you found this phone, and by looking at emails, text messages, photos, you're supposed to figure out what happened to the person that owned this phone. It's basically like a story that you've got to interact with. There are occasionally passwords that you've got to crack, like passwords to get the internet come from the zip code of the location, which is found from the weather, and you've got to figure out what dates are important for different passwords, things like that. It's good, and I think we're near completing it. Poetry break time? Not to be confused with pottery break time. I can do that too, just give me like 10 minutes to find some pottery. I don't think we own any pottery. I'm going to have to leave that to you. For me, it's poetry time. For you, it's pottery time. Please smash. The poem Please Hold by Kieran O'Driscoll is what we read for poetry time. And for pottery break time, please smash. Read more? I wish I had that poetry physically. I've got the whole Poems of the Decade anthology that I had for my A-levels. And not to be, like, a poetry stan on Maine or anything, but I love this book. I think there's some really cool stuff in here. And Please Hold was one of my favourites. From the sounds of it, Trash didn't love it. But I really enjoyed it. It's got a good energy to it. I like poems that have nice, like, internal rhyme. They have a really good flow. Let me tell you about my my giant, questionable crush on Simon Armitage sometime. I love Simon Armitage, Poet Laureate of the UK. I would die for Simon Armitage, Poet Laureate of the UK. If Simon Armitage came up to me and said, hey, I'm going to need you to lay down your life for mine. I'm going to need you to take a bullet for me. I'd say, sure, Simon Armitage, Poet Laureate of the UK. I can do that for you. I can do anything for you. Okay, now replay the whole game so I'm caught up. Okay, speedrun time. Basically what we did was we did this, and we'd like click on things and scroll and then click out of them and scroll again and happy birthday Sam, and then we went on emails and we opened the emails, there were pictures, and then calculator, secretly, password, dating app, two accounts, and then browser, forum called BU for LGBT teens, and then calendar, it's the date. That's the whole game. That's it. I hope that speedrun explained everything for you. But I think that you should be about caught up, ready to understand. I don't think there's anything missing. We got to about here, I think. Okay. I got harassed again. Those damn magma cubes, sweaty. You gotta stay away from them. Obviously, I know you're not provoking them, but if you're anywhere near them, they'll come for you. You've got to be the bigger person. Stay away from magma cubes. The Less Deceived was so good. I didn't like Please Hold much. Can't remember, there was one I love. It's worth rereading. Same for Less Deceived. Less Deceived is a poetry collection by Philip Larkin, renowned racist and otherwise bigot. But I think a lot of the joys of his poetry is that it shows this more emotional and understanding side of him, and I think it's fascinating to read poetry, you know, that comes from an individual that actually was full of a lot of hate. What was that? Oh my god! Bright, thank you for the host. I think it's really interesting to read poetry that comes from a person that's full of a lot of hate and see these moments that like break through, and there's lots of love there. So you stole someone's phone and went through it. Nice. Yeah, we did. We stole it. We went through it. We have sent pictures to people without the owner's consent. We have sent emails to people. We have cracked all of their passwords. We have stolen their identity. Evil beings. So about Dad's birthday, is it even logical that Sam would use it as a security question? It's certainly interesting, isn't it? Considering that Sam doesn't really feel emotionally connected to her dad. I suppose it makes sense within the logic of it being a game, that if you have the dad's birthday, then you can use the dad's password. But it is weird and kind of interesting that Sam chose to use her, like, homophobic father and her transphobic father as, like, a method of cracking into things. We hate Phil, but we also love him. Yeah, like, the letters of his private life reveal some terrifying information about him, but he also has some very human and interesting thoughts on death that, like, I personally really connected to. And I recommend his poetry to anyone. It's quite accessible as well. The point was it came from a time where poetry was being shifted from being this highly complex, full of similes, full of metaphors thing to something that could be a bit more literate to people, and people could understand it, and there'd be poems about ordinary things, and it was good. I should write poetry? Yeah, do it. I don't care if you're joking. I don't care if I'm joking. Do it, you coward. Did you get any games on Steam? I actually bought 10 games, I think. I can actually send you a proper list of what I got. But from the sounds of it, with What Remains of Edith Finch, you're actually looking on my Steam to find what. It's a game that someone recommended ages ago, and I've been planning on buying for a while. It's on sale, and Steam says it's similar to Firewatch, might be worth a try. Oh yeah, I think it's similar to Firewatch in the sense that you walk around a lot and you explore different locations, but I don't know a lot other than that. His death poetry is the best. We stan the movement, but we don't stan the movement poets. Yeah, in all seriousness, writing poetry is really therapeutic. And it's like solving a puzzle, you know? To take maybe a line that you came up with in your head that you like the sound of, or to take a feeling that you've experienced and to try and figure out ways to get that across with different words and metaphors that connect properly, and the moment where you find a really good rhyme and everything just slots into place. Like, it's a good puzzle solving experience, I'd argue. Get Out Last, it's £2 or something. Okay, I'll screenshot this. There's another suggestion. I'll add that to the list, thank you. I think Lazarus is confirmed to be the title of the last Life on Mars series, named aptly after the same song by David Bowie. you've mentioned that before. You mentioned that people thought it was going to be Lazarus. Nice to have it confirmed. I'll link my poetry page on Discord. Oh my god, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. You really do love to see it. Okay, let's keep scrolling. There, we just passed midnight. I've been 18 for 5 minutes now. I don't have to rely on my parents anymore. I'm an adult. I wish I could say a brave, independent adult person, but it's more like a trans adult stuck in Melbourne. It seriously seems like if I stay one more day in this town, I'll do something wrong. Oh. That was... Can we just... That was perfectly timed with me reading out the last of that note. Can the game hear me? Sam, can you hear me? Can she hear me? Speedrunners is a good multiplayer game, I think. Okay, there's another screenshot. We've really got a lot of games going on here. That's on sale. I might buy a couple more games on sale before the sale ends, but I've bought 10 for about £30 the other day, and I'm probably only going to buy about £5 worth more if I buy any. Sam, you're possibly in a coma. Can you hear me? Sam, are you mad or back in time? Can you send me a sign, please? Speedrunners is good. Okay, 2 recommendations for speedrunners. This is exciting. The next few weeks, I think, of working through these games that people have recommended, I think I'm really looking forward to. Like, I'm looking forward to finally playing What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm looking forward to games like this that I've never heard of, but multiple people recommend. And I think it's time to accept this email. Oh! Hey Alice, this is from Sam. I'm losing my mind. The game can probably detect a scroll bar hitting the bottom, but nah, the game's probably listening to you. I mean, yeah, a sane person would say that the game realised my scroll hit the bottom, gave me like 20 seconds to read through it in my head. But I'm not sane. The game is listening to me. Game, I love you. Game, we stand. I'm writing from the computer room of the Covonia LGBT Centre. I just got there and I'm planning to rebuild my life there. It's a decision I kind of made on a whim, but I really couldn't stand my life in Melbourne. I was suffocating there and you were really my only support. So when you told me you were leaving Melbourne, I got so depressed. In truth, you're right. I attach too much importance to dates, and especially signs from fate. And I was waiting for a sign, just something. And guess what? My birthday present was a motorbike. How could I not see it as a sign? Me looking for a way to leave. I said I was going for a ride and I got away. I feel so relieved to be gone. I wanted to erase every trace of my old life where I couldn't recognise myself, so I threw away my phone without thinking. So while I can't call you, that was dumb. I'll mail you my new number, I promise. On the other hand, my phone wasn't locked and anyone could find it. That really bothers me. I don't want people searching it. Those are only traces of an old life, an old me I can't recognise anymore. Wow. Way to make me feel guilty, Sam. I mean, you're the one that just tossed your phone away. Wow, now you're trying to make me feel bad for searching through all your contacts and unlocking your dating profile with a password that I figured out from information about your life that I've been taking pages and pages of notes on. That's not really cool of you, Sam. So let's go return the phone. I should look through some Lego games too. That's an interesting suggestion. I know that years 5 through 7 of the Lego Harry Potter games are on sale. I don't know why I know that, but it's an information lodged quite strongly in here. I should look into Sonic, Lego, and then a couple of horror games that have been mentioned so far. Gosh damn it, Mello, so rude and invasive. What can you do? People these days are so sensitive about having your phone broken into by a random person that finds it on the street. Jesus, Sam. I'm happy she left. I was legit so scared that the ending of this was going to be motorcycle crash or potentially, because of the trigger warnings earlier on, like suicide. And I'm really happy that she actually managed to go to Cavonia and she's going to start a new life with support from the LGBT Centre. It's so hopeful. Games with LGBT characters that express like the struggles that they go through and the negatives of a story of embracing who you are, they can be valid and necessary because I think it's important to explore that and make people feel empathetic about it. But it can really suck sometimes to have these stories and have that feeling in you of, oh, so there's no happy ending. So everything is struggle without reward. And I love it when stories embrace there being a happy ending for these characters. Like, they're just characters, but they deserve it. And I think it's nicer to end on this note of hope. You know? Sam imposed upon us. I think she should take responsibility. Yeah. Come get your phone if you don't want me to be reading through it. On a no emotional route. Lego Sonic, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Harry Potter, very good. Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so it'd be very interesting to play it before watching it. Right, okay. A Lego game, a Sonic game, other stuff. Hopeful endings are so rare and I want them. Right, we need plot. From Alice. Hey Sam, I'm glad you were able to gather your courage and leave to rebuild your life. Even if I'll be very far from now on, you can still count on me when things go wrong. Don't worry about your phone. Most likely someone will find it, erase all the data and keep the phone for themselves. After all, it's still an almost brand new phone. If it's someone with good intentions, they'll want to look around a bit and return it to its owner, and when they look around, I'm sure they'll understand the reasons you left and will decide to erase all your data to erase every trace of your escape. I think you all know what this means. Are we a good person with good intentions? Or are we a monster? Are we erasing this data, or are we just going to leave it to rot? We have bad intentions. We have bad intentions. We have wed intentions. We intend to marry Sam. Can we even be bad? I feel like a game like this has got to give you the option to delete everything and then an option to not do it. I'm not mellow. Can we even be bad? No, we need to be good. We need to be good. We need to marry Sam. We need to be good. Have we done everything then? Is this everything? The option's there. Either way, moral of the story, encrypt your phone and turn on time locking. Yep, that's the moral, chat. Yep. That's it, everyone. I mean, the story of an LGBT teen coming to terms with their identity was a completely different side note. Really, that story is the vehicle to this moral, encrypt your phone and turn on time locking. I'm glad that we figured this out. Good job. Do we want to hurt and possibly out Sam to a horrible family? God, no. We're erasing that data. I just want to make sure that we've done everything. We're at a dead end. A dead end as in we've done everything, or we've reached a point where the game we're locked out of other things. I'll send you a DM and hey chat. Oh, okay, you've picked a channel to raid. Thank you, Omnom. Okay, I'll read that and we will rate them after the stream. It's a good moral, true. Everyone needs to know it. It's safer this way. Imagine LGBT teen coming to terms with their gender identity. Kek W. Couldn't be us. Rip. The game's about the phone, not the Sam character. Yeah, the game is about the different ways that you can break into someone's phone. The game is teaching you the dangers of losing your phone, so don't lose it. I think we have done everything. We've explored the music, the calculator, Lovebird's browser. The only thing we haven't actually fully explored is this. Like, there's a lot of stuff here. And all of it eventually comes to the conclusion of I forgot the password to my account. We didn't read through any of this other than board rules, introductions, and then VIP, but I don't think any of this was necessary to the completion of the game, but it is necessary, I suppose, in terms of like fully understanding the phone. Cybersecurity. Coming to terms with my gender identity, how does one do that? Well, this is a tutorial. This game is the tutorial. You have to lose your phone, and someone else basically has to do it for you. That, yeah. Play some dramatic music, okay. Okay, what's dramatic? Okay, wait, I know what's dramatic. I'm not taking suggestions, by the way. I know exactly what dramatic music I'm thinking of. I know one dramatic song. What about an LGBT chat in your Discord? That could be useful, actually. That could be good. Valid. No. I genuinely know what we're picking. Let me just go to like the middle. And... how's this? What do you mean we already have book club? Book club is secretly an LGBT cult. If you read, you gay. What can I say? It's all come down to this. We actually did it. We completed a game, I think. And Sam escaped a shitty family. This is all good news. Good news all round. This is not just a win for Sam. This is a win for Cavonia. This is a win for the gamers, but most importantly, this is a win for you. Sam didn't die in a motorcycle accident. Spoilers. Sam didn't die. Sam lives. She lives in Covidonia, where she can snatch her dreams from the maw of her family, and she can be who she truly is. And most importantly, you all now know to encrypt your data so that no one can do this to you. It's 6 a.m. The sun is rising in a new land where we have grown and we have changed and we have learned. So for Sam, for her, queens support queens, we will erase all the data. The old self is gone, and with it, the phone. Do you really want to erase all the data on this device? Warning, this action cannot be undone. Queens, get it? That's us! The timing of the music, I'm so happy! Good job, everyone. I really do feel emotional. That was beautiful. Molto bene. I'm gonna cry. Everyone cry right now, okay? It's also just occurred to me, can you imagine the emotional whiplash you would have got if, like, you for the first time ever in this game, you opened it up and you were like, I'm just gonna erase all data. And the game was like, congrats, you win! And you were just sat there like, but I broke the game. That would have been fun. I don't want to click restart. That doesn't feel right. Have you considered uploading this playthrough on YouTube as just like a 7-8 hour video? Because wow, I think I might. It's not, I don't think it's worth watching. I think it'll be worth watching back one day, just for that final moment, and for the story. And then I can take a picture of my notes and we can put that at the end, because that was interesting. I think Validicum would have been an amazing song to play at the end, but still, yeah, it probably would have been. But because I know that song, it's called Experience by Einaudi, I think, and I know it a little bit, so I at the very least knew what sort of area we should begin to have that kind of experience, and we did it. We have a cry counter, Trash, we have it. Try it out, try cry counter as the command. Click restart and erase data at the beginning, see what happens. Okay, that's an interesting point. Oh, you have just found a phone. Found out the truth, okay. Boring. Well, this... that was kind of anticlimactic. Woo! We did it! I think It does nothing, potentially. It has been fun. I've had a really great time with it. We've had some beautiful notes come out of this, such as, let's go from the beginning. On page 1, we have beautiful notes such as Sam's mom equals good cake. We have the fuck you box with characters such as Helen's dad, Sebastian, Lola, Tio, mom, dad. We have the neutral milk hotel for friends like Imad, Hugo, Huli, David, Leo, Warren, Salim. Basically friends that contributed nothing to the plot. They were just texts to read, some joy for us all, but overall quite flavourless. Where's the flavour? Hence neutral milk. We have Flavour Town, with characters such as Mrs. Nikolai Barbosa and her 4 children, and Zulue the canary. The characters that just add a bit of taste to the game. We have Baby I'm Scared, which is the box for Alice. We have Harmless but Gross for Rachel, Tio and Tim. Big Vegan, aka the Birthday Zone for BB. We have the Simp Zone for Chloe, Miriam, Alice, Victoria and Gina. Underscore here. We have Danger Milk, which is for the people that aren't quite neutral but are quite flavourless, like Hugo the uncle and Raymond the uncle. We have a graph depicting the quality of dad over time, which plummets. We have, for some reason, I just wrote the word every hole in very big writing. We have the letter to Phil. Dear Phil, how are you? I'm good. I love you, Phil. I would die for you, Phil. XOXO love Sam. We have hashtag StanPhil. We have a lot of numbers written down. We have bets for the dad's birthday. I bet that it was 1969. Bright also bet it was 1969. We were both wrong. And that's just a little bit of it. Let me scroll through chat. It was a close thing that we did erase in the beginning. True. I remember clicking on settings and making a joke like, imagine if we erased right now. Haha. Unless we could have ended the game so early. Yeah, Experience by Einaudi. That's the song I used. Yeah, it was called Experience by Luco Einaudi? I think it is. Ludovico Einaudi. He's a composer. He's honestly great, but Experience is the song. That's a really shit ending. Accidental Queens. That was us. We accidentally supported Sam. We were the accidental queens. Illness coming out of every hole. Yeah. You're right, Trash. You're right. I think I hated that so much, the idea of illness coming out of every hole, that I just wrote down every hole in anger and then deleted it from my brain. Ludovico! He is very good. I think Experience was it used for a... Oh, okay. This is a fact that I'm pulling out of my brain hole, but it might be real. Right, I'm pretty sure that the song Experience by Ludovico Einaudi was used in a video, like a musical tribute to Doctor Who. Which I might find. Let's do that. Oops, I need to close the game. Quit! Let's pretend we had the beautiful ending instead of that one. Yes, I was right, okay. At Lidl. Pick of the week? Ludovico reminds me of the book Ninth House because I listen to him a lot while reading. Yeah, see, I can see that. Yeah. You know what Validecum is then? Maybe I will. I don't know why I'm showing this. I can feel it. But yeah, you've seen this one before, which is why the music hits. This just hits different. We got the good ending. I'm not a hero. Because he's lonely. Because he's lonely. Okay, that's as much as I wanted to do, but this is a good video. I like this video. I recommend that video. We got the good ending for the game. I'm so proud of us, like legit. We did that. Together. We didn't get the bad ending where I don't know, Alice kills us or something. I just changed the colour of Twitch chat, by the way, that's why it's there. I'm also going to change the title of the stream to just chatting. I'm not going to change the title to just chatting, that would have been disastrous. like that you can tell when I'm typing when I make a mistake, because I do a very loud and angry delete. The one thing Modern Who hits home that Classic doesn't is how the Doctor's friends are always so fleeting. Yeah, like, you get them for a season and then it's like, bye, I'm a head out. I still think Alice is a little too good to be true. She's hiding a terrible secret. That's the sequel of the game, yeah. We might have to make it ourselves, but the sequel is Alice... the reason Alice moves away is because she committed a crime and she's in witness protection. Wait, no. She committed a crime... So she's not a witness, so she's not being protected. She committed a crime and she had to flee the country. Mellow typing, bang, you banging on your desk. I can't type quiet, okay? I have very chonky fingers that hit the keys loud. It's not my fault, it's the way I was born. Sarah Jane got 3 series. Yeah, that's because everyone loves Sarah Jane. She even got her own adventures, huh? She witnessed her own crime. Yeah, she committed a crime, and then to get away with it, she was like, hello, I'm calling the police. Ring, 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 this is me calling the police. Oh my god, I witnessed this terrible crime. This crazy guy came out of nowhere and shot my friend. Oh boy, oh, this is sad. I'm a witness. And then she got put into witness protection even though she committed the crime. The perfect crime. Since I don't have a Nintendo Switch yet, I decided to download Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and I know I'm addicted. I have a friend that loves Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Like, loves it. So I'm with you. If you can't buy New Horizons yet, Pocket Camp's almost just as good. Almost. It'll quench ya. Sarah J got 3.33 seasons. Why would you remind me? Now I'm sad. I haven't been on my Switch in a week. Thanks for reminding me. I'm experiencing a little bit of a Animal Crossing burnout. You know that feeling where Animal Crossing came out and I basically played it every day for a month, and I worshipped Tom Nook, the god of all capitalism. I worshipped him at his altar. And then I kind of ran out of things to do. I sort of did everything. I caught most fish. I never managed to catch a tarantula. I've still never caught a scorpion, but it felt like I completed the game. And I was just wandering around every day picking up fossils like, yep, sure, I'll sell this. So I got a bit of burnout, which is why Nintendo are terrifyingly intelligent when they put out the summer update and all of a sudden you can swim. Do you know what validecum is in Latin? Oh, I don't, but when you say it like that, and you've mentioned that it's in connection to Doctor Who, I feel like I should know. Please enlighten me, but I'm probably going to be like, oh yeah, I remember. Should have invested your time in another game. I should have invested my time in Breath of the Wild, let's face it. I've had access to Breath of the Wild for months, because a friend lent me his copy of Breath of the Wild, and I didn't give it back to him before quarantine, and now we're at 2 different places in the country, and I've basically stolen it. I've stolen a copy of Breath of the Wild. You still remember? Mello gives you a special something, it's love. And I still haven't changed the emoji to be something other than that shitty monkey. Stinky monkey. December makes sense. Farewell 10, Vale Deccan. December, yep, I see it now. I see it all so clearly. Vale, and I should have known Vale. I don't know what from, but for something. Or Mario. Yes, actually, I do have Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey? I have the game with Cappy, and I got through about 2 worlds before I just stopped playing. So you're right, Sweaty, I definitely should have invested in that. Meanwhile, Trash has been on Animal Crossing every single day. I don't know how you manage it, Trash. Some days I just forget. Some days I wake up, I eat food, I drink, I eat food, I edit a video, I rest, and then before I know it, it's sleep time. We're in July, what's the best that can happen? Yeah, Mario Odyssey is fun, I need to get back into it, you're right. You can't experience Mario burnout because Mario transcends all time and is always there for you. December is also ironically not the 10th month. I'm sure it was the 10th. And then, I don't know, some sort of Roman emperor was like, what if I have a month too? And all of a sudden there was 11, and then another Roman emperor was like, but I want one, and then you have 12. There was a 13th month, I think. But apparently that one didn't make the cut. It's my only routine. Breath of the Wild, yeah, I do plan on playing Breath of the Wild one day. But I have a goal for it. We're aiming for 150 followers, and then I will play it on stream. Probably with webcam as well, but maybe not. 3D World is coming to the Switch and I'm hyped. 3D World, is that the Paper Mario one? Because that is exciting. I remember Paper Mario from my childhood just being incredibly difficult and getting stuck on this one portion where you basically had to flip the world and climb over a hill, and I never managed it. So the child in me really wants to beat 3D World. I just go collect my fossils and sell, speak to everyone, then leave. I'm trying not to speak to my islanders, Trash, because I want Brufina gone. I'm done. I managed to kick Chops out. Basically, I didn't talk to Chops for like 2 weeks, so he realised that I was snubbing him and moved off my island. And you know when an islander asks to leave and the dialogue pops up and they're like, I've had such a great time here, but I think I need to seek a future on a different shore. And then the options for you are like, no, stay here, or welp, good luck. It feels so brutal to just be like, yep, see ya. Fuck you. But instead of Chops, I have Cleo, so I have lost a stinky, stinky pig man, and I've gained a beautiful purple horse. All is right in the world. It was the 10th till Julius and Augustus Caesar ruined it. There we go. Facts from Trash. Base 12 is the better counting system. Change my mind. No. 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 You're forgetting Hex. Base 6 is where it's at, okay? Yeah, new Paper Mario comes out this month. Base 12 is good, but hurts my base 10 mind. I don't think I've ever seen base 10. Like, I'm aware of base 6 because of my... Not to brag or anything, but I have a GCSE in computing. Super Mario 3D World. It's a Wii U game. It was the most amazing time I've ever had playing games. Mario Kart is more for playing with friends. I don't know why you'd play that by yourself. In defense of people who play Mario Kart by themselves, I'm one of them. It's definitely not as fun, you're right, Sweaty. The joy of Mario Kart is like sitting in a room with people and trash talking them and beating. It's great. But I have fun just going over the courses and seeing how they look. And it's not a Paper Mario game, to answer your question. Thank you. Okay, I'll look into 3D World then. I didn't have a Wii U, so I never actually knew what any of the games were. But it would be interesting to play the games that are being transferred over. And it's such a... It's such a beautiful thing that Nintendo are like, oh, you didn't like our Wii U, but you did like the games? We'll transfer them over, I guess. If you really want them, I guess. Base 6 is good. Hexadecimal is the best counting system. Change my mind. Love base 16. Non-decimal base 19. They're climbing now. I'm getting nervous. Besides, you're all fake fans. Where are my binary fans at? 1010011, am I right? Who can add in binary? I think I can add, but I've forgotten how to subtract. I only play Mario Kart alone. Online is fun. I'd love to play Mario Kart with friends. It's been so long. In fact, I'd love to play Mario Kart on stream. See, this is why I need motivation to buy a capture card, because then we can just play Mario Kart every single day. You can't stop me. Yes, trash stalking. I threaten to chop off my cousin's toes whenever we play. You're gonna give your cousin some sort of weird toe trauma? The rest of their life, they're just gonna have these nightmares where their toes are stolen. They're not even gonna realise why. They're gonna go into therapy and be like, I have this consistent dream that someone takes my feet. And the counsellor will like look at them and be like, why do you think you are afraid of this? Are you afraid of your travel being impeded? Are you afraid of being limited to where you can go in the world? And they're just going to say, no, my cousin threatened to chop off my toes. I hope you know what you're doing. I personally like the Wii U probably because it was my second console ever, first being the Wii. I'm sure it was fine, is the thing. I think maybe it was just the timing. I'm sure there's probably a video on YouTube that talks very well about why the Wii U wasn't successful, but from what I remember, it wasn't crazy successful. I don't know many people that bought one, and the games that came out in it were received really great, I think. But whatever it was, the timing wasn't right. I don't think they'd realised yet that they could basically just make a PSP but more portable and bigger and that they'd be great. Like, they were halfway to PSP. Halfway there. Give me Twilight Princess on Switch now! You just gotta at Nintendo. You gotta say... You gotta physically at them on Twitter and yell at them. You've gotta make them. I'll play Mario Kart on stream with you. Aww. See, this is friendship. Real friends play Mario Kart on stream together. 01001. 1111. I'm having a hard time to find Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Mario Galaxy in the Wii. Oh, I think I had Smash on the Wii. I never played it though, and I loved Mario Galaxy. I hope you can find those Om because Super Mario Galaxy is maybe one of my favourite Wii games of all time. It was so fun and colourful, and the idea of the stars. Oh, I really hope you can get that. Majority of the games I play on my Switch are FNAF and Minecraft, so 78.6% of my Switch is FNAF. You can get FNAF on your Switch? They really are everywhere, huh? No, that's valid, Sweaty, honestly. Those are good games to play. My Switch is like Animal Crossing, this free downloadable colour game that's supposed to make you feel at peace, but just makes me stressed because it's a problem-solving game and I can't solve problems. And then I think I have like maybe 5 minutes in Breath of the Wild. So you've actually got more diversity than me, Sweaty. The dual screen was great, and the games, I miss having a second screen. Yeah, I think the Wii U was like, what if we made a DS and a Switch? Before the Switch was a thing. And I just think they needed to commit to a Switch. The 2 screens thing was great, but I'm happy with mine. We did break Finny. Finny. Oh shit, is Finny a robot? Oh fuck. Bright, you need... Come back to us. Don't go into the light. Please. SOS, whatever that is in binary. Oh fuck, I can only add. If only I knew to translate binary. Instead, all I can do is add. Lol, is that what that first one was? I think Finn is cheating and using a binary translator. You better not be Bright. Okay? Because all of my respect for you comes from the idea that you could just seamlessly translate binary to English. If you can't, then everything I know about you is a lie. You're dead to me. Dead to me. You can play Wii games on Wii U. Like, they run as normal as long as you have Wii remotes. That's really good. Wait, why didn't I know about that? Was the marketing for the Wii U just really bad? Is that what went wrong, do you think? Is that game Zen? Yes. The game is called Zen, and I'm not good at it. Can you play the game for me, Trash? Just unlock all of it, and then I'll be happy, maybe. I don't remember all of the ASCII characters on top of my head, chat. I remember the number 65 is A, and I count up. Oh, that's genius. That's real genius. Pog. Is it cheating I programmed the binary translator? If you program the binary translator, then no, it's not cheating. It's... Okay, so if cheating, on a scale of 1 to 10, if cheating is a 1, then programming a binary translator is like a 10. And I don't know what we call that, but it's the binary opposite of cheating. FNAF has been on console since November, Sister Location released last month. I literally have all the games available. Oh, whoa. On phone and iPad, Help Wanted. Oh my god, wow. I have many problems, I need an intervention. There's nothing wrong with liking a game franchise. There's nothing wrong with it. For me, that equivalent for me is The Sims. Not that it's across consoles, but just the fact that I have every single Sims 4 expansion pack. I have every single Sims 4 game pack, and I have half the Sims 4 stuff packs. You could do the maths and figure out how much money I've spent on The Sims, but you wouldn't want to if you wanted to respect me as a human being. If you want to respect me, don't figure out how much money I've spent on The Sims. Self-coded makes it marginally acceptable. Marginally? Marginally! Chat, your standards are questionable. That's very impressive to me. Sadly, they're closing the Nintendo Wii U store this month. Oh, that is sad. They really have said bye-bye to the Wii U. I just don't remember wanting it. Maybe it was the timing. I think the people that were kids when the Wii came out and have fond memories of that. Like, I got the Wii U. It was a shared present for me and my brother on, like, my 7th Christmas or something. I'm not exactly sure of the year. The people that had it as a child were at this age where maybe they weren't fully all interested in consoles. Whereas by the time the Switch came out, it was a new console for like a young generation. And then the people that are my age that had it for like Christmas when they were 7 were old enough to make financial choices ourselves and all purchased it because of nostalgia. Like maybe that's the... I feel like it's a bit of a shit explanation to be like, it's because the kids grew up, but that's what it feels like to me. 10 equals 2. Ah, and 3 equals 5. I'm with you now. The 9th game is releasing this year and I will threaten the person in my house to buy me the game or I'll make them miss their next tax day. You're threatening their taxes? That's going too far. You've gone too far this time, Sweaty. You never threaten a person's taxes. That's like threatening their child. Except more emotionally. People are more emotionally attached to taxes than children, I think. They've said bye-bye to a lot since the Switch took off, yeah. They've embraced it. I think the Switch did miraculously well. It helps that they had good games, but I feel like when people... I think if you asked the person that had a Wii U if the games on the Wii U were better than the games on the Switch, they'd probably say the Wii U. I don't know why I think that, though. You move in 10 days, Bright, that's so exciting! That's gonna be so cool. Oh, I bet you're looking forward to that. I hope you're looking forward to decorating a room. Decorating a room is one of the most fun things a person can do. I hope you've picked a colour scheme. I hope you have appropriate posters. You better have at least one Doctor Who poster, or your room isn't complete, okay? Laptop died, what did I miss? Oh, I think you missed earlier, but Jackbox. We're not going to play Jackbox today, I don't think. Just because I know it doesn't seem like I'm tired. Because my energy's actually doing okay. But I've had a long day. And I'm tired, and my sleep schedule's messed up, and I was going to end the stream early anyway. We've been talking more than I thought we would. And I'm still going to wait for like a natural end. But I'm going to end the stream soon. It will be a really short stream. Like an hour, 48 minutes is how long I've been live now. And I'm maybe aiming for about 2 hours, which feels really short for what we do nowadays. But I don't think I can do much more. I'm just really happy we finished A Normal Lost Phone. And that the ending was so perfect as it was. I still can't remember how to clip things, but I'm going to highlight the very ending when we clicked erase all data, because that was special. That was a special moment. Anything for FNAF. I will sacrifice my own cousins for the games. The games mean more, Sweaty. The games can do more. How many cousins do you have? You don't need that many. Sell a couple cousins for some FNAF. Please, sir, can I have some more FNAF? I think personally I have Wii U games I prefer purely because of Zelda, yeah. Then I also think of Animal Crossing and Hollow Knight. Yeah, Animal Crossing is great. I bet a lot of people bought Hollow Knight on Switch. I'm just a freak for buying it on PC. Other than that, my other faves on Switch are Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8, Rayman Legends. I already owned on Wii U. Yeah, see, they're shared, I suppose, in a way. So maybe the reason that people would prefer games from the Wii U is just because they were there originally and they've been moved over. What was the command again? Which command? Sorry, which command, Tom Nom? It was an amazing moment. We murdered a phone so Sam can live. We murdered a phone and the person that was contained within it because Samuel did not exist. Samuel's life was over and it was time for Samira to flourish in Covidonia, and flourish she sure as fuck did. Imagine the power that you have riding a motorcycle to a place known for its like LGBT safety. Riding a motorcycle in your badass bobbed wig with blue dip dyed at the ends on your motorcycle, pulling up to the LGBT centre, like, oh my god, can you imagine the amount of hearts that she stole that day? In that moment, taking off that helmet and doing, like, the swish, she would have broke mine, and I would have simped. What can I say? Rayman plays a lot better on Wii U, though. I don't know what happened to the Switch version, but it feels less fluid. I have never played a Rayman game, either. Potentially it's just because of the size of the controls, or the way you hold them, the way you see it, or maybe it is genuinely less fluid, like whatever the system is that they have going on. The thing about the Switch is handheld mode is best because if you play on a TV, you'll experience input delay. True! Interesting, I never think about that. It's probably very minor, but if you're used to things being very, like, speedy and on time, any kind of delay probably is more noticeable and really would prevent the fluidity. Yeah, see, because I immediately, technically my household owns a Switch, but it's a shared thing, and the second the Switch Lite came out, I bought my own Switch Lite, and it was the first console that I ever actually bought for myself. Or bought, actually. It was a really good moment. I went to CEX and I bought a secondhand one, and I was really worried that I'd have to provide ID, and I didn't, and I bought that. I bought, I think, something else, like a game. But yeah, because I bought the Switch Lite, and that's mainly what I've played, my whole experience of the Switch is purely based in handheld mode. So I've never experienced any sort of delay like that, but it probably is quite noticeable. Rayman Legends is good, but you notice the input delay with Hollow Knight. Oh, for something like Hollow Knight, where your reactions are so necessary to be on time. Like, if you miss a jump, you might fully die, especially if you're playing like a Steel Soul save and a death is permanent. I wouldn't be able to do it. That would mess me up. With the Switch, the input delay is extremely game-breaking to some competitive Overwatch or Fortnite players. Oh, I guess. Again, I guess it's whole if you're used to, like, PC Fortnite or Overwatch or something where it is reaction times is basically the whole game, you do get used to the reaction of the console you're using matching your timing. So that must be really weird to notice. I don't think I've ever noticed any sort of input delay. But it really is noticeable, you say. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to time. Ooh. I played a lot of the game in handheld, then switched. Haha. Get it? Switch? Get it? Trash made a joke. To TV, and it took a minute to get used to. I spent so much money on mine, but I'm glad I did it. Yeah, it was worth it. It's been worth it for Animal Crossing, at least. I don't know why you'd play competitively on 30 FPS, but I am not one to judge. Hey, the world of competitive Switch Overwatch players. You don't want to get into that. That's a competitive field, right? I'm going to check my DMs. Omnom recommended we raid Is Gavin. So let me check out Gavin's stream. Let me see if Gavin is still live. And then we have got someone to raid. Oh, that's not muted. I don't want to hear about fucking whatever this ad is. I don't want Amazon Prime. Gross. I don't care about James May, our man in Japan. I don't care. Prime Video? Fuck you. Okay, let's raid Gavin. Give me a second. Which is sad, the Switch runs games at 30 FPS, but some phones run at 60. And the iPad Pro runs at 120. That's remarkably different. Sweaty, I didn't expect that. Switch is an entire console made by Nintendo. And they didn't have higher FPS. I wouldn't even notice something like that, though. I'm so... I hate to tell you all this. I'm a fake gamer. I know. Unbelievable. You would not expect that from my demeanour and general behaviour, but I am a fake gamer. I don't play a lot of games that require, like, quick time reactions. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. Like Trash says, FPS doesn't bother me. I've experienced all three and it's extremely noticeable. Maybe you've just got the eye for it. No, I'm sure it is noticeable. The second you go from something like 30 to something like 120, that's such a big gap that you'd have to see it, but you might just have a particular eye for it. Right, I'm going to say right now, I am going to take pictures of the normal lost phone notes. It is in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pages of notes for this game. I'm going to put them on the Discord, probably in announcements, for you to peruse and make fun of. Have fun with that. We're also going to raid right now. I know it's a really early stream end, but the energy in me is impeccably low. But yeah, okay. Saturday we're gonna stream a game of my choice, but the twist is gonna be that I'm gonna pick like 3 games that I'd be happy playing, and I think I'm gonna put a poll on the Discord to pick one of them. And I'm gonna put Stardew Valley in the poll because it's been a while. If you play a game with your actions control, the camera FPS is more important. Yeah, true. True. Any game where what you're seeing really impacts the game, it must be necessary. But like Trash says, I don't play anything like that. Don't forget recommendations. Take a look in them when you get the chance. I will. I've screenshotted most of them, I think. So we will look through those. But yeah, I'm going to pick a couple games and it will basically be viewer's choice for what we play on Saturday. Until then, we're going to raid Is Gavin. I've not watched this person's stream, but Omnom recommended them, and I'm sure they're great. Raid message. Large Pog, please. I want you all to embarrass yourselves. I want you to say large Pog. As if you do not know what a Pog is. I want you to say large Pog. That's the message. We finished a game. I'm really proud of us. I'm going to put the notes on the Discord. I hope to see you all on Saturday where we will play a game that we don't finish. Remember, large Pog. Goodbye, everyone.